Now let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting New Orleans Pelicans. At center, Daniel Tice. At shooting guard, Herbert Jones. At the other guard, CJ McCollum. At small forward, Brandon Ingram. At the other forward, Zion Williamson. The head coach of the visiting team is Willie Green. And now, let's hear it for your team, the Golden State Warriors. In the middle, 6'9", number 32, Trey Jackson-Davis. Starting at shooting guard, 6'7", number 22, Andrew Wiggins. At the other guard, 6'4", number 2, Brandon Podchipsky. At forward, 6'7", number 00, Jonathan Kuminga. At forward, 6'6", number 23, Draymond Green.
Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets.
And you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Tice at center with Williamson next to him. Sharing the wing spots, it's Jones and Ingram. And it's McCollum in at the 1. For the Warriors. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Pajemski. And it's Kuminga in at the 3 spot. Early on, Greg, the potential landscape of the NBA very much open-ended.
An early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction. And so I expect to see them keep the intensity up. So we should be in for a fun one.
For New Orleans, their last game, a loss to Portland. Up top, Pajemski. He's guarded by McCollum. Spins. 6 on the shot clock. Shot by Pajemski, no good. Williamson looking it over. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. That one doesn't drop. Nice defense from Kuminga. Greg, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Tice with a screen on Kuminga. And Tice throws it down.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pajemski with it. Pass to Kuminga. Over Ingram. Sinks the 15-footer.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Green with the block.
More of a positional defender. That time, Green sends it back.
And the Warriors making a change here. Fields checked in. Hawkins checked in for New Orleans. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball.
2 minutes.
Kuminga against Williamson. 5 to shoot. Sinks that one from the post.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
And the Pelicans with possession here. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Williamson. The Warriors pull it in, and going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year, but overall, two teams that were very similar in the standing.
Ingram against Wiggins. Tice with a screen on Wiggins. Inside. Stolen away. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Kuminga the pass to Wiggins. That 3 off the mark. Pelicans trail by 5. McCollum kicks to Tice. Pass to Ingram. Floats one. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
What a move by Ingram, taking the foul, but also getting the bucket.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Kevon Looney is checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Draymond Green comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Peyton in for Brandon Pajemski.
Battling injuries off and on throughout the years. Ingram is a major difference maker when healthy.
Now here's Hield. He's defended by Alvarado. And here is Hield. Beyond the arc. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And that does it for the first quarter. Warriors lead by 5. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Pelicans trail by 5. The post pair for them. It's Green and Looney. Buddy Hield is out there with Peyton, and it's Anderson in at the small forward position. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. And it's Looney with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Now here's Anderson. Back to Payton. Green with a screen for Payton. Shot clock at 3. Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
First free throw is good. Well, there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Herbert Jones, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And both free throws good for Payton. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Pass to Looney. Back to Hield. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
Ingram outside. Down low. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And here's a look at the stats for Green. Good season for him last year. He put up about 8 points a game last season. 6 assists and 7 rebounds. Guys, he's a difference maker off the bench. Steps into that front court and more than holds his own.
He gives them a jolt of energy down low every time he comes into the game. That's something any coach loves to have.
The Warriors making a switch here. Waters is checked in. And a change for the Pelicans. Collins checked in for Jose Alvarado. The Warriors making a switch here. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Green against Anderson. Back to Hield. Stolen by McCollum. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. McCollum's got his first points of the night. And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room. And he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer.
Anderson's shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 6. Jones with the screen on Kuminga. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ingram. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Warriors lead it. Hield outside. Kuminga sends a screen for Hield. To the middle, looking for Payton. He gets it there. Good D by Jones. And it's Jones with the ball for New Orleans. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Jones sets the bid for McCollum. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And here's Ingram from the arc. The rebound by Anderson. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And the Warriors with some changes. Green, he's checked in for Anderson. Wiggins comes in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Hield. Daniel Tice is checked in for New Orleans. Williamson comes in for Green. Now here's Green, hoping to put that miserable performance against the Clippers behind him tonight. To stop the drought. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Kuminga against Ingram. Tice with the screen on Kuminga. And Ingram puts up a deep three. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Warriors on top, leading by just 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, everybody. Right off the bat, let's see which games are still to come tonight. The Nuggets will face off against the Nets in Brooklyn. That one gets going 7:30 Eastern Time.
Let me go through my papers, Ernie. This game is too close to call. Pretty evenly matched squads. This is what my research is showing.
Yeah, it might just come down to who wants it more. And now, guys, let's talk about these Warriors and this close game they find themselves in.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed every bit of that bench production. It's been the difference. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy has been getting it done is Buddy Hield.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
Richard, we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's foul. Up it forward, Ingram and Williamson. In the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. And it's Tice in at the 5. Ingram's gone just 1 of 4 from deep. Now Podziemski. No scoring in this one. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
It didn't take long for Podziemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes for the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
And the first one at the line is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Pelicans trail by 3. To the inside, Jones. And Jones slams it in.
Assisted by
And those plays can
Daniel
make a
Tice.
difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Jackson Davis. The Pelicans make their last shot. There's a screen to the paint. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Tice. Pass to Ingram. Now here's McCollum. He's defended by Pajemski. Over in the corner, Williamson. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. Williamson's got 5.
And you can see Zion's confidence continue to grow, especially when he's hitting shots like that.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Time to get loud and make some noise for your Warriors dance team.
Let's take a look now at Jonathan Kuminga's number. He had a strong showing last season. He averaged about 16 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
And how about the slam from Wiggins, showing off some of that athleticism there.
Williamson up top, guarded by Green. McCollum outside. Jones sets the pick for McCollum. And he makes good on the layup. McCollum's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans.
And give McCollum credit. It's big for his confidence when he's able to muscle these shots in.
Pajemski finds Kuminga. There's the screen. Down low. And that one is hammered home.
And although he's undersized in his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Different look here for the Warriors. Devon Looney is checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Anderson comes in for Draymond Green. Gary Payton is checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Buddy Hield in for Brandon Pajemski. Hawkins checked in for New Orleans. Now here's Williamson. He's got 5. Williamson double team for 3. Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Ingram's got the lead up to 1 now for New Orleans. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Wiggins. Count it. Good. And the Warriors lead by 1.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Payton against Ingram. Tice with a screen on Payton. It's intercepted. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Anderson can't get it to go.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Williamson dishes to Ingram. Over Payton. And it's Ingram missing.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
1 second left. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Warriors lead by 3. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Peyton. Kyle Anderson is out there with Looney. Then it's Heel. And it's Waters in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Heel. Shot clock at 5. Over McCollum. And the wing jumper offline. Pelicans trail by 3. Jones with the bounce pass, and Green slams it in.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Now here's Anderson. That one goes in, and the Warriors lead by 3.
Even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
And timeout called by Willie Green. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And the Pelicans making a change here. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Guys, here's what Willie Green was doing in reviewing the plan with his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
Thanks, David. Here's Green following the basket by C.J. McCollum. To the inside. And Kuminga throws it down.
One of the all-time great passing big men. Green opens up so many opportunities for this offense.
McCollum outside. Pass to Williamson. Williamson double team. And here's Ingram from the arc. A shot off that time.
They came close there to tying it up.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
Offensive rebound. Pajemski with it. Defended by Tice. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Ingram. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Pajemski. Here's Jackson Davis. Defended by Tice. With the floater. Kuminga, no good. Pelicans trail by 3. Williamson, the pass to McCollum. 1:14 left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Jones. Tice sets a screen for Jones. Inside, down the clock. And Tice throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. To the middle. There's Kuminga. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And timeout called by Willie Green. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page.
Get out of those seats and on your feet.
There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Kuminga against Ingram. Down low. Looking for Tice. He gets it there.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the ball and still get it to fall.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. The shape. It's in!
If there was any question about the clutch gene, you know Wiggins has it.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Ingram against Kuminga. Now here's Ingram. Not a lot of room.
Cool and calm. Brandon Ingram. Wow.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Here's Pajemski. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Six to shoot, and he drives in. Oh, no good. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. A three from McCollum. No good from three-point territory. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Go. Tice at center with Williamson next to him. Sharing the wing spots, it's Jones and Ingram. And it's McCollum in at the point. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kuminga.
Oh, I see. Picking the worst time to lose control. This is why patience is the key in big moments, people.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Kuminga against Ingram. Outside, Jones. Pocket 6. Mr. Williamson. Ingram outside to take the lead. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Pajemski. Golden State moving the ball around. There's Kuminga. Nails the baby hook. 8 points for Jonathan Kuminga. Huge bucket.
I think the roof's about to come off this place.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Ingram passes to Tice. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Back to Williamson. Just 4 to shoot. For the 3.
And that's where Green makes his biggest impact. He is a menace defensively.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
McCollum dishes to Ingram. Oh, wow, a huge
as well as guys being on the same page.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here.
Here's your second round of applause.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's Kuminga. Pelicans with the rebound. McCollum outside. In the corner, it's Ingram. Williamson up top. Kicks it out to McCollum. Bullseye!
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And they need a miracle, guys. They don't have enough time for the catch and shoot three, so the only hope is for an alley-oop and an and one to finish out.
So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a W. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra victory to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with C.J. McCollum. C.J., how did you pick this defense apart and find your teammates?
I just tried to be aggressive. I was coming up short in the first half, but I was getting where I wanted to go on the court. So based on the film, I was just trying to make the right passes, whether that be weak side or finding the big man rolling. And tonight they finished him.
Well, your work study paid off, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Brandon Ingram.